Okay. It's been a while. Hey, so welcome, folks. I am Mashiakosaurus, and this is KOTOR. KOTOR.
And since I'm still knitting, I know I'm not doing my stuff, so he's just taking over Mondays.
Yep. I
will return at some point.
I have to give you credit. You've led me on quite a chase, but nobody gets away from California in the end. You got lucky on Terrace. The Sith attack saved you from a quick and gruesome death. But I promise you, the Sith won't be getting in my way this time.
So, I actually did this fight before on the last episode, but, due to an OBS crash, it didn't keep. So...
You get to see it now.
Sorry, I'm not in this for the credits. You're the only ones who've ever gotten away from me. I've got a rep to protect. Let's go, boys. Showtime.
Showtime at the El Sleazo. Alright, you... stasis him. And... mission. You just...
Try not to suck.
I mean, I know that that's difficult for missions, so I'm not going to ask you to do that.
Maybe you should do better so you get some.
Party member down already. Jesus Christ.
You have somebody smacking your butt. Oh,
Okay, I'm actually kind of being fucked here.
I quit.
Yep. We all died.
Oh, that was fun.
It was because mission dropped, immediately, so,
Yeah, because she's useless in a fight.
Yeah.
She's only really good at lockpicking.
Well, unfortunately, I'm stuck with her. No. Not forced push. Stasis. Stasis. Then I want to see what the results then are. Stasis him. Mission. Yeah, just throw a grenade.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, he saved. So we're going to do that again. And the Wookiee saved, so we're going to do that again.
What can I do? The Force fights with me.
Oh, that's very bad.
What?
Yep, very bad. Okay. I did not have this much trouble the first time. The first time I breezed through this fight. Why am I suddenly having all this difficulty with it?
Because people are watching.
Probably, yeah.
Stop watching!
Oh, I don't...
Close your eyes!
I don't need people... I don't need to tell people to stop watching. Believe... No, not Busty. Don't try to talk to Busty. Don't ever try to talk.
Let's make this quick.
Okay. Well, that was great game. Thank you for that. Well,
Are you been using this again?
in this case, it was the computer, like, fucked up. Because it made me, like, at the beginning of the fight, it had me talking to the fucking guy at the thing instead of fighting, which it shouldn't have done.
Sure, the fight is like ordering a drink from the bar.
So,
Okay. And I don't know, like, I understand why Callow is managing to save against this, because he's like a boss.
Yeah, he's kind of gonna
Take that! Let's make this quick. What can I do? You shall fall. Serve me.
There.
I haven't seen Star Wars combat this bad since
Star Wars?
Terrace Kasai.
Oh man. The less said about Masters of Terrace Kasai, the better. Yeah, that and that. And that and that. Take heal.
Is it over?
It is over.
Oh, I missed it. I don't care what happens.
Yeah, that's fair. Do either of his thug buddies have loot? No? Okay. There. Dire Katarn, eh? Okay, great. Thank you. I guess that's the only one that I can target, so... You like a Kyle Katarn? Or like...
There. You'll never get it.
Mission, I would like to remind you that your signature ability of your class doesn't work. That might be good equipment, though, for her. Let's see what she's using. She's using a heavy blaster. I'm not putting you in melee.
Come on.
Okay, yeah, that's much better for you. You know what? You may be the only person in the entire party that can make even remotely good use out of that useless piece of crap. Okay. Well, that's better. And I'm going backwards quicker than that. Unfortunately, those things are going to continue to do that the entire time around.
Damnable racket of battle. Watch yourself. Even more of these crawling beasts are hiding in the underbrush. I'm Jolie Bindo. Follow me to my camp and we'll talk a bit.
Okay.
Why am I here? Well, it isn't because I like the stink of dead Kinrath. Let's move this talk to my camp. The air is better. Keep close. It's nearby under a log. Yeah, I live like some burrowing rodent. I fought the Sith. Now look at me.
I'd rather not, honestly. Also, could we get the monkeys to shut the fuck up for 10 seconds? It's the tags that are doing that. Construction kit, Zabrak, combat suit, ion rifle, all stuff that we will probably never use. Another pile of rubble. I will... we're not going to engage those. Concussion kits. Okay. You go over here. This is Jolie's lovely house.
Well, welcome to my home, such as it is. Pull up a stump and be comfortable. We should discuss a few things.
This guy is totally not a Yoda ripoff.
Don't coddle me, child. I'm neither a Jedi nor your master. I'm just an old man that's been lost in the woods for far too long. My days of glory are behind me, but
You're
perhaps
lost
there
in
is something
the
I can do.
woods. Do
You
you
must
not
have
know how to
questions.
find your way out of them?
What is there to tell? Jolie Bindo is the crazy old man in the dangerous woods. I'm content with the impression I give. I follow the Jedi way and I command the Force, yes. I suppose that makes me as much a Jedi as anyone, but what of it? Why should being what I am compel me to entertain others with tales of the good old days? I've seen my share of the dark and the light. Frankly, both extremes annoy me. Of course, I have felt rumblings of change.
It's kind of nice to meet a Jedi who isn't all hung up on this light side, dark side stuff. Gets pretty tiring, you know?
Perhaps you will be of some assistance to me after all. Let us discuss what you came here for.
Okay.
And it makes you think I may have tainted the dark side in me, doesn't it? Ooh. Is that what you're wondering, huh? Ooh. Well, I assure you, I see more gray than dark or light. Just a stubborn old man, tired of the foolishness of others.
Okay, that's asking some questions.
Fine, just be brief.
Alright.
Who is your daddy
Yes,
and what does
among
he
the
do?
wookies. Intriguing creatures. I like that they have little patience for bureaucrats. But of course, even here, there are hidden things that manipulate. Circa Corporation was smart to put him in power. He's as good at destroying Wookiee culture as dropping corpses full of Artroxian flu. Will you work for him or against him, I wonder? I would be interested to see. Maddened with grief, perhaps, but not crazed. I helped him pass by the lower forest where only a Wookiee could follow. Some other matters will determine if he could follow. There is a barrier that, well, we'll talk of that more in a moment. It is a very unfortunate matter. End in shame and sorrow. You will find Roar War down here, and more. I've witnessed a number of happenings, but I've left them for others to sort out.
You aren't being very
I
helpful.
wasn't where I had to be. Look, events like these reveal much about the people involved. I'm well past that introspective tripe. I'm not saying that outside help isn't needed. I just, well, I didn't want to make anyone mad while I didn't have a way off the planet. We'll talk more about that momentarily.
Okay.
Wait, slow down. I have to ask something. I've got something you need, and you can help me. We both know why you have come here. The stars. That has to be it. There's nothing else here. The problems of a few years don't amount to anything before the concerns of the Jedi. No, you are here for the map. Kashyyyk is an interesting place, more so than anyone suspects. If Circa Corporation knows,
Mephris, in answer to your question, the constant shrieking is the tack creatures that are around here that do that constantly while you're on the planet floor on Kashyyyk. And
As much as we would
They-
like to, no, we can't murder them all.
well, I mean, technically you can, but
They'll
like
just
it's
keep coming
evil.
back and keep squawking at us.
Yeah.
You can't murder all of
What
something.
I'm
You
saying
only murder most things.
Oh, it's awful.
and you won't find what you need without my help. And my help has a price. You must do a task for me, and then allow me to join with you. I will then remove certain barriers in your path.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
Since they began expanding,
Take me off this screeching
Circa has lived to
planet!
be alone for the most part.
My God, they're dropping
A
my
group of them
nails!
set up camp not far from here. Poachers is all they are. I'd like them removed from this place. Don't talk back to your elders, child. Look, they know me quite well, and are always on alert when I approach. The only way I could get rid of them would be violence, which would eventually lead to trouble for the Wookiees. I want them gone, but with as little fuss as possible. They've already caused enough trouble as it is. Good. Return to me here and we'll see how you do. Shoot!
Okay, so, I have thoughts about Jolie Bindo.
He needs to live on a quieter planet.
Yeah, for starters, like,
The Force fights with me. The Force fights with me.
Jolie is a cool character, conceptually. I like his, like, tendency to tell stories and stuff. That's neat.
He's like an old timer.
This right here is what's making the shrieking. Like, this thing. And the idea of a gray Jedi who's not dark or light is kind of neat.
It's always been a good concept, I think.
Here's the problem with it. In this game, it doesn't work. Broken droid.
My playback.
I don't get it. That merchant said there was salvage down here. We need Matin to work the sensors.
Playback.
When he gets back, we'll... Wait, I'm getting something. Oh good, it's Eli. Maybe he'll point us in the right direction.
Playback.
Eli, what are you... You got your money, you double-crossing snake? We had a deal.
Playback.
I don't get it.
Playback. Playback.
Okay.
Shutting down.
Okay. So, why are there not more gray Jedis?
Yes.
Because Lucas is not a good storyteller, and because, you know, honestly, it's not really a universe, like the entire Star Wars setup, it's not exactly morally complex, shall we say.
It's about as deep as a puddle and designed for babies.
Yeah, kinda. So,
It just makes for a good action flick. Good versus evil and no questions asked.
yeah.
The second you start asking questions and throwing moral ambiguity into it, you muddy the plot and therefore less children eat popcorn in front of it.
Yeah. Now, let me...
And now that Disney Corp has it, it'll
Okay,
never, ever,
down.
ever see the light of...
Down, girl.
Sorry.
Okay,
Done
so
with Disney.
here's the thing I want to point out for why Jolie being a dark side character, or neither a light side nor a dark side character, is a bad thing. Like, so, like, right here. I have these powers, right? And this is a light side power. And because I'm a light side character, I get a discount on the cost to use that power. And the discount amounts to 20% of the total cost of using that power. If I were to use a dark side power, that discount becomes a penalty, and it would cost me that much more to use that power. As a dark side character, it's reversed. You get cheaper dark side powers and more expensive light side powers. As a neutral character, you get no bonus or penalty for anything that you use, which, yes, that means that you can choose to use any powers you want, but it also means that every light side and dark side power that you use is more expensive than it would be for a specialist to use them. Like, defeating the purpose of having that selection. It doesn't benefit you to try and be a non-specialist. It's actually like a bad thing. And this is true of most role-playing systems, but the D&D system in particular. And since this system is actually based on 3rd edition Dungeons & Dragons, it has the same weaknesses, wherein you're much more better off. More better? You're much better off being a specialist in your chosen field than in just trying to be an everyman. And Jolie Bindo tries to be the everyman who specializes in nothing but is good at a lot of different things. And that character doesn't work.
He's a master of none.
In this game and in the underlying tabletop rules, that concept doesn't work because you will always be worse at everything than a specialist. And, you know, we only have 3 people in our party at a time, but that's all we need. Like, that's plenty to have 3 specialists who are each good at their own thing. And that's all we need. Now, we are going to get a lot of use out of Jolie because he's a Jedi, and therefore is better than other characters. Yeah. Honestly, the non-Jedi characters are just... They're just not as good.
They're also randoms. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, they
get
just...
participation trophies at the end of this story.
Yeah, basically. They're not as good at anything because they don't have magic powers. Even though the Jedi are forced to stick with melee only, like, they're good at melee, and non-Jedi are frankly not good at anything. Like, I mean, you know, they may be good at, like, one, like, for instance, Zalabar, he's good at dealing damage in, like, melee. He's bad at doing damage in range. Should probably not use him as a ranged character ever. But, like, I mean, you've seen that half the time the ranged characters have run up and try to G.I. Joe the frickin' monsters by, like, hitting them with their gun. Like,
yeah, they'd be better off by just throwing this.
Only Serpentor does that. That's his gimmick. Slaver contracts. Oh my. Did we look at this roll? Yes. Okay. So,
Yeah? Yes? What?
I actually want to go here. And I'm just highlighting these so that they don't stay purple all the time. And, yep, more grenades, which I rarely use. Calo Nord's battle armor is heavy armor, so almost nobody can use it, so that's cool. Alright, slaver contract. Rorwar sold a number of Wookiees into slavery.
What a jerk.
Yes, and if you remember, which you probably don't because it's been like ages since we did this, he was a hero to one of the little Wookiee boys, and it's so sad that he turned out to not be a good person. There.
Yes, I'm here.
There. Let's stick with the good character. We have all these tax.
The Wookiees sold into slavery might not be able to celebrate Life Day by watching porn.
Oh god, don't remind me of the Star Wars holiday special. I think she does that every time I play this game. She makes some reference to the
Who are
holiday
you,
special.
another civil
Oh,
merchant
because
like
of
that
course I'm-
old slime up on the docking ring? This is my territory. I don't make deals, and I don't persuade easily, so go back topside. Mess with my profits, and I'll see you dead.
We can't let anyone forget that that's
As
actually.
you're still alive, I suppose he's still upset that we don't all live in homemade shacks like he chooses. I've got a job to do here, and there's nothing you or that old coot can do about it.
Okay, well,
Good. I'm not down here to direct traffic.
hey, do you mind if I, do you mind if I fuck with
You want anything, you'll have to talk to the commander. He's in charge of our harvesting here.
harvesting?
Why am I here? I'm here because this is where the commander told me to stand. That's all there is to it. I'm just a guard for this emitter. Why couldn't they have just equipped this local tech with a blaster and left me at home? I'm not here because I know stuff. I handle a blaster well enough to guard this emitter, and that's it. Talk to the commander.
Alright, I'll stop.
No more dangerous than walking out on the commander. He'd kill me for disobeying orders. I'm not here 'cause they generate a sonic barrier that allows us to stay in this wonderful location. It keeps the big predators away. I don't know how it works, really. I just know that if they go down, the camp would be overrun. What of it?
So, somebody.
I don't like being here, that's for sure. I suppose you could take this code and shut down the emitter I'm guarding. Enough of those emitters go down, the camp will have to move out. I never said anything.
Oh, really? There. One down. Oh, yes, metal box. I want everything that you've got in. No, 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 not that one.
On it. Done.
And, ooh, tack glands. These guys are apparently poaching those things, which honestly, I can't blame them.
Anything to get them to shut up, okay?
Yeah,
Are you
seriously.
eating now? Are you...
You want anything, you'll have to talk to the commander. He's in charge of our harvesting here. Why am I here?
I'm here because this is where the commander told me to stand. And that's all there is to it. I'm just a guard for this emitter. What do you want to know about that?
Okay.
I don't like being here, that's for sure. Enough of those emitters.
What?
Oh yeah, one of those things.
Run! Run!
Good thing it didn't see us, even though we were standing directly in its way.
It probably recognized you as you made the bad thing stop making bad gains.
That, like, spoilers, but that was actually a Tarantula, which...
How is that spoilers? Nobody knows what that means.
We were warned about them in a previous episode. A guy on Dantooine told us that there was such a thing as a Taranturak that hunts Jedi, and is, like, really resistant to the Force and stuff.
I don't think anybody remembered.
He did, and that's the thing, and that's what that thing was. And
But he ran right by you.
Yep.
A Jedi.
Yep. That's just how it goes in KOTOR land.
Now I'm just thinking that he wasn't running to get you, but to get Jolie Bindo, leave him smelling my way, and has been there for a while.
I mean, that's...
You gotta get rid of that stake!
So this is the gate that Jolie was, like, vaguely alluding to. Jolie says a lot of things that are vague. That's my one complaint about him, really, as a character, is that he absolutely refuses to give you an opinion on, like, anything. He will always be like, well, you could do this, or you could do that. I wonder which you will choose. But he'll never actually be like, you know, it's kind of shitty of you if you chose to do this. Or, like, personally, I'd rather do this.
I choose to shove my lightsaber where the sun don't shine on me. Let's do that choice.
Like, basically, none of his advice is ever really helpful. He is cool, though. He's got a lot of neat old stories.
Not really useful to anyone for any reason.
I mean, it sounds a lot like me, actually.
Oh, you left me?
Welcome back. I wonder, have you had much luck? Have you done as I asked? Yes, I could feel it as you walked near, and I don't sense the smell of death on you. You spared them. Interesting.
Well, you specifically asked me to.
Wasn't there? I suppose not, but the environment would say otherwise if it could talk. No matter.
See what I mean? Like, everything is like, no, yes or no.
Yes, of course. Let's get moving. I noticed the old path some time ago. You probably wouldn't have found them on your own. There's also a Zerka repulsor field blocking the way, past the poacher camp in the east. I saw it when it was installed, so I know how to pass it. And on the other side, ancient answers. And perhaps a Wookiee you are seeking. I hope he's in the mood for visitors.
Okay, like...
Jolie, I swear to Christmas, if you don't give me a straight answer, you're getting coal up your stocking.
Here's my problem with this. There is a door blocking our access to the forest. How does that make any sense? And let's see here. Jolie's dark side powers. He starts with none. I'm going to do shock because I'm a basic bitch and pretty much just gonna give him straight damage dealing for his dark side stuff. He doesn't really need debuffs. The other ones that he could have are, let's see, fear, which is probably not going to work on a lot of things, and slow. Slow actually would not be bad. And drain life and death field. I don't think he needs those. Yeah, let's give him slow. And we got to continue to level him up because, you know, how could you do it in one go? That doesn't make any sense. So he's already very heavily invested in dueling, so we're just gonna keep him as a single lightsaber user. He gets 2 powers this time. You could take Force Lightning, Affliction. Well, definitely Force Whirlwind. And then let's go with Affliction. As you can see, I've got a pretty basic plan for his level advancement here. Stasis, that's a nice option. Jolie is a Jedi Consular, which is the other type of Jedi. We've got one of each now. We have a Jedi Guardian, a Jedi Consular, and a Jedi Sentinel. Bastille is a Sentinel, Jolie obviously is the Consular, and Juwani is the Guardian.
What are you?
I chose to go with a Sentinel because it's kind of like the best all-around one. Where am I going? I think I gotta go this way. As a Consular, he's basically a caster type Jedi. So he uses Force powers and is not super great at melee. So the plan is keep him in the back and
Hope he survives.
yeah, have him actually like, alright, we want Jedi droid support to be his default. Okay. So then he should stand in the back and use Force powers constantly instead of trying to dive into melee with his shitty melee skills. I appreciate that you guys have shut up for 15 seconds, by the way. God damn it. Like, seriously, exterminating these things isn't a crime. It's a solution.
There, you see? Beautifully subtle, isn't it? At least compared to the other circuit equipment dumped down here. It's only been here a short while, but the wookies would have disabled it. They wouldn't have had an easy time of it. There are others, each blocking similar points on certain paths. It is all very calculated, very precise. It It would have been effective if it hadn't relied on the creatures to be walking. Climbers don't have much trouble getting around. I can manipulate it for a moment. Let me see. How did the Zerg engineers do it? Ah, there we go. Now, keep moving. These are the most dangerous depths of caching. Few surprises wait for us, I'll wager.
Okay. So... Oh, we can't return to the Ebon Hawk from here? Can we do it from the upper Shadowlands? I have stuff... nope. Okay, well, we actually have to do certain things before we are able... or before we finish this off, or they will be forever locked to us. And, you know, we've got new crystals and stuff. I'd like to make a second lightsaber for our gal, Busty Gazongas, or whatever I called her.
I think it was Busty Gazongas.
I'm so clever with the names. They're always so subtle. Intellectuals will understand. So, we have to walk back here. Kind of lame that we can't just, like, fast travel back to our ship.
You'll be fine.
I would also like to point out that, like, at any time we could just, like, walk up these hills. I mean, they're steep, but come on, they're not that steep. Like, or climb into one of these trees. Like, we're not Wookiees, but, like, we could manage a little bit. Oh, yep, Busty Gazongas. Yep. Okay. Scene transition. Last time this was what caused OBS to freak out, so hopefully, you know, it doesn't. Okay. Now. Okay.
Is it being weird again?
Yes, it is. Let's go back and reload. It really does not like those cutscenes. There we go. Okay. Now, no fast travel at all on Kashyyyk. You have to walk every inch of these platforms. Hey there, Chiralrolo. Oh, good. There's some monsters that we didn't clear out before, or that have respawned. This would be less annoying if, like, we could do what we're doing here after, like, completing all of our stuff down in the Shadowlands. But we can't. We have to complete this stuff. Okay, which way is it? That leads to the village, that leads to the Zerka docks, and that's the supply station. No. We want to go to the Zerka docks. Varoom. Remember that garbage? We dealt with that on our first time through. Of course I must gather my information. Because, like, why would you just teleport it?
Yes?
Jesus, Jolie. How did you end up so far behind everyone?
Oh, he was smelling the flowers or the cocaine, not sure which.
Okay. Hey, doing an asshole's job, I see. They really didn't make... Oh, God. Bastila, what do you
How can I
got?
help? I do. How did you know? An amusing description, but hardly the truth. We both know the real reason. You have some idea of what I'm thinking. The bond we share.
No.
Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels. And what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive
Stop feeling things inside of
They
me.
must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you.
I'm thinking mostly for everyone around me. Blink once for dark side, twice for light.
I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force. I'm sorry if I come across as harsh, but I am concerned for you, for our mission, and for myself as well. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well. Yes, that is true. I will do my best to guide you, but I am no master. Not yet. And there are times when I find the sheer strength of your power almost overwhelming. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light. I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Okay, great. I would just like to point out that, like, I mean, we're almost max light side. We're actually more max light side than Bastila is. But, now, Bastila was talking about how, like, things that we do could influence her. That's actually a lie. Like, I mean, in-universe, yeah, probably they could. But in-game, no. We can't make Bastila fall to the dark side.
I think you better talk to Eli directly. He's the boss, for the time being.
Okay. Who's the boss? Tony Danza.
Hello again. What can I do for you, most valued customer?
Valued until you can't pay. Watch your credits.
You hurt me, Matt. It's the debt of your crew that keeps you here, not me.
Yeah? Hey, what about this droid head?
Droid head? Uncash it? Let me see that.
It's nothing. I'm certain. Just garbage from the forest floor.
Mere rubbish. It's DAO2, the repair droid from my ship. What was this doing in the forest?
They recorded an ambush.
Eli, you snake. You said my crew jacked the ship without paying the repair bill.
Well, that is... It's not how it looks. You see, a good mechanic is hard to find, and...
And what? I thought I owed you. You tricked them into the Shadowlands and killed them while I fixed your freighter in orbit.
Now keep your head, Matt, it was just business.
Enslaving you was just business. Okay.
That Thalian bog slime. Do you know I've been here 36 days slaving to pay a debt in good faith? Well, I could have shot out his legs and let him crawl around for a while, but I consider this far more merciful. I suppose it does. Maybe I should keep it up for a while on my own. I have no ship at the moment anyway. It'll probably take a while to convince Eli's suppliers that I'm the new boss, but eventually I'll buy my way off this rock.
Okay, I'll,
Alright then. Actually, I feel like I owe you something. Here, take a few credits. If you spend it here, all the better. I think things are looking up.
Okay, do you have literally anything worth having? Like, reinforced fiber armor, which I think I actually have. Jorgamorga's battle armor, which isn't actually, like, that good. I think I already bought everything that, yeah, I already bought everything that I needed to from him. Alright, we're gonna go back to the ship, we're gonna change out our equipment and stuff. And yes, you have to do that before you complete everything on Kashyyyk. Otherwise, you will not be able to complete that quest line. You will see in a moment or two. Well, it'll be more than a moment, but... Especially since it's going to take me, like, forever just to get back there. Do I have a short... I do have a short lightsaber. Okay. Now... Alright. This gives a +3 attack bonus, and this makes it keen. Okay. And I think this is mine. Yeah, because it's got these. The robot attack and damage, and extra damage. Okay. That's fine. This is Bastila's. What's the Bondar one do? Oh yeah, stun with a DC that's like ridiculously easy to hit. And that's Juwani, which probably doesn't have anything on it. And that's Jolie, I believe. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Okay, so this thing is ridiculously good, actually. Might actually be better than this short lightsaber. Yeah, actually, it's quite a bit better. Okay. Well then. Let's take these off. And here, you can have back your violet, because I don't like that color as much. Actually, I like it just fine, but you know. And let's make sure that this thing, yes, it's got everything. And the prototype vibroblade doesn't, because nobody's using it. Okay. Alright, so apparently I didn't need to do much of anything. And yes, I could fix up Jolie's lightsaber, but frankly, he's never going to use it anyway. He's all in on casting, so... Now we just get to, you know, jog back that entire distance. Out of my way. Busty Gazanga's McDem shoulders. And more running. 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 It's a very nice forest they've got going on here. This planet is basically like a carbon copy of Endor, and that's because Return of the Jedi was originally going to take place on Kashyyyk, but they chose instead to make it a new planet because teddy bears are more marketable than Sasquatches. Hey, Anya, welcome to the show. I love how there's a time-lapse thing. Well, at least my buttons work this time after coming out of that cutscene. I love how there's like a time dissolve thing on an elevator. Everybody just kind of standing around. You got like Girl from Ipanema playing on the speakers. Da, 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 da. Very, very awkward for everyone involved. Okay, is it this way? I want to say it's this way. This entire galaxy is full of, like, speeders and stuff. We couldn't borrow one. We even have one. We've got a swoop for racing. We could just, like, bust it out. Actually, how would that work? Does a vehicle that uses repulsors to float over a surface, does it exert, like, weight on that surface? Like, would the elevator break from the weight of the swoop? Or would the swoop not add any weight at all because it's repelling above it? And... yes, get us... Yes, you've mentioned that. Okay. So now we're here for real, and we're not leaving again until we are 100% done with this place. Mandalorians. Nice subtitles, thank you. Fucking Wookiee ninja kick there, Jesus. Nope, you're not going anywhere. Okay, grr. Oh, actually, first. Yep, we'll take those. Great Baka. Every time he talks about it. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, yep. Great dialogue there. Mesh underlay, that's an upgrade item for armor. A Mandoborian blast ore. So, yeah, no, what they did for this, Anya, is they just sampled Chewbacca from the movies and then just, like, looped it together. Poisoned. Heal will take care of the poison, which the previous power doesn't. Hey. Just stop running into problems and stuff.
The Force fights with me.
Poison fights with me. Okay, there. Anyway, so the key takeaway from Growly McGrowly Face is that the Mandalorians will only come after us if we're unarmed. If they see us armed, then they're just gonna, like, keep their cloak on and won't fight us at all. Can we just not things whose biology doesn't even seem to make sense? Okay. Yep. Oh yeah. We need those. Those are definitely the skills we need. Powers. Destroy droid. That's a pretty good one. Yeah, I didn't take that. Okay. Nothing back here except for these annoying monkeys. You can't really see it, but they have hammerhead shark faces. And nothing back here at all. Just kind of wandering at random. Just keep slicing and dicing, boys.
The Force fights with me. You shall fall.
Okay. Jolie, if you could stand out of my way. Let's go to the remains here. Oh, yeah, we need a Viper Kinrath body. I'm going to take a second one just to have. It doesn't do anything outside of one quest, and you only need one for that quest. But I'm going to take a second one. Okay, ancient symbols here, yep. The beast comes when summoned if you are generous. It comes to battle if you are worthy and wise. It grants you glory if you are fearsome and brave. Feed the beast and it will heed your call. Take vipers from their lair and hang them from above. Let blood scent the ground of our ancestors. Okay, great. Fascinating. So, this is an optional boss. I'm going to go ahead and save the game. Yes. Yep. Okay. We're going to tie the Viper Kinrath corpse to the vine. Okay. And here we go, the Tarenturek. It's called Ritual Beast here, but it's a Tarenturek. It's resistant to the Force, so, like... Okay. Yep, certainly painful, blah, it's... Yep. Okay. Alright. I was thinking this was an optional boss, but actually it's not. I just remembered that you need that blade. Wait. Is there remains here? Yeah. Goonhand's Journal and Circlet of Saresh. Alright, let's take a look. Yeah, Mandalorian Blaster, that's great. Disruptor Rifle, never used. Light Repeating Blaster, look at this shit. 1 to 8 damage. Wait. Get real. Its shiny light armor is not bad. Wisdom plus 5. Yeah, I'm gonna be wearing that immediately. Strength gauntlets, yeah. Okay, remains of a Tarenturek, or Tarentatech on Kashyyyk.
You were saying the name wrong. What kind of Star Wars nerd are you?
The worst kind. Okay, Duran and Shayla have given into their passion for each other and are doomed to fall to the dark side. I tried to warn them about expressing their love, called me arrogant and accused me of being the one on the dark path. I left the fools on Korriban. But I am not about to abandon the mandate given to me by the Jedi Council. I will destroy the Tarentatech wherever I find them. I have heard rumors such a beast may exist in the Shadowlands of Kashyyyk. I will go there and slay the beast, proving that I do not need either Duran or Shayla with me to defeat these creatures. How's that working out for you, buddy?
Did he die? He died.
I mean, it's heavily implied that he died.
Or ran away like a pussy.
I mean, the monster got his journal, so this is Baka's blade. That's the blade that we just picked up from the Tarentatech. Okay, so this is will plus 3 and awareness plus 2, but this gives us wisdom plus 5, which is slightly worse than a plus 3 to wisdom save or to will saves, because it's only going to be a plus 2, but it affects everything that wisdom applies to, which includes skills and like force power saving throws and all of that stuff, which the other one doesn't. So.
You said the journal was found after you killed that beast?
Yes.
So he was walking around with this Jedi's journal in his hip pocket or something.
In his stomach, presumably.
I think it's funnier if he's just holding on to it and he in a backpack and he's running.
I mean, like, we have no
he's
idea.
Chasing down these Jedi, like, is this your journal? I'm trying to return it.
We have no idea. Like, I mean, maybe he's the one who kept the journal. Okay, dead Wookiee, which means that this is a place that Mandalorians ambush us in, which means that we have to unequip our weapons. I don't know if you have to just unequip the main character. No. Looks like you gotta unequip everybody. Alright, so you got the green one. That's easy to remember. And you've got the double-bladed, which is also easy to remember. There, we're totally unarmed and defenseless. It would be a shame if some Mandalorians came out and tried to assault us. And now we just put our equipment back on. 9 to 28. That's definitely mine. And Kandinsky's blade. It's not Picasso, it's Kandinsky. By the way, what? You know, that's probably a good idea for you. It is a weird planet to be. Alright, I'm gonna do that. Nope, never mind. Doesn't do anything for you. Okay. Yeah, okay, it's fine, it's just joke. Spam heal if we want. Curse your stupid armor. Came down to the wire, but we did it. Alright. Mandalorian datapad, Mandalorian. Just spam heal a bunch. There. Okay. There's going to be a couple more of those before we fight the last ones, but that's fine. Oh, there's their ships, their speeders or whatever. How come they get speeders on this planet and I don't? More importantly, how come they get to take them and I can't? Like, come on, I can't steal their speeders? And this looks like another cause for celebration, so let's go ahead and ditch all of our gear. Okay. And immediately put back on all of our gear. Like, if there was any penalty to this at all, like, anything that was like, oh, you can't just, like, spam your way out of this, like, but there isn't. Oh, no, not that guy. This guy. And Jolie, what do you got? Yeah, afflict him.
Yes.
Okay, never mind. I don't care if
So be
he
it.
goes down. He served his purpose. Okay, data pad. Swoop bike signal device. That seems important. And spam build it. You can probably already see the problem with Jolie over other characters, which is that he is like made of spider silk and sugar and melts the instant that any serious opposition hits him. Yeah, it would be nice if you could just hotkey stuff. I don't believe you can. Okay, missing a signal device? Yep, well, let's replace it.
You have interrupted our hunt, interloper. The inhabitants of this world can do little against us, but you appear to be a threat. Our training here will continue without your interference.
I mean, that sounds like a good idea, honestly. Like, hey, Bastila, do me a favor. Stasis this guy. Okay.
You shall follow. Let's make this quick. Let's make this quick.
Okay. Easily done. Mandalorian helmet. And Mandalorian battle. This guy didn't have anything. Weird. Okay. I think we have defeated all of the Mandalorians. So let's run back and tell Dr. Foodbag... Oh, crap. This might be another ambush site. We'll see what he says first. We've beaten their leader, so maybe he'll be satisfied with that. Yes, they're all dead. Cool. Okay. And Jolie here. Let's pop up your charisma a little bit. Okay. Master Force Focus, Master Sense, that's great. You haven't taken Weapon Focus in Lightsaber, which would give you a +1 to attack with lightsabers. I think actually, in your case, conditioning would be better. And I would like to get toughness eventually, but we'll see. He doesn't have too many power points to throw around here. Or, too many feet picks, rather. Feet picks. Okay, and you can have that and that. And yes, okay. Oh wow, you're still using regular flurry? Yeah, pick up the improved version, please. And everybody should have heal if they can, because that's a really useful power. Alright. Well, that's one plot line that's wrapped up-ish. Now, let's go sort out our other problems. Nope, that's where the Trent tech was. Are these like the roots of this tree? Like, it seems to be. It's kind of impressive. Yes, of course it's a Viper Kinrath. There's tons of Viper Kinraths all over the place. Anatomy still doesn't make any sense. Okay. Just attack. Let's go ahead and that. And remove that. Okay. Weird. We never ran into, okay. Anyway, this is where the star map is.
Life forms detected. Determining parameters. Initiating neural recognition.
Yes, there's the thing. Obstinate machine. I've No doubt it holds what you seek. But good luck getting it operational.
Primary neural recognition complete. Preliminary match found.
Match found? What the? It always muttered something about rejected patterns for me.
Begin socialized interface. Awaiting instruction. Greetings. This terminal has not been accessed for quite some time.
That's a shame.
Error. Subject displays unfamiliarity to environment. Behavioral reconfiguration will be needed before access. I am sorry. I did not mean to confuse you. I will answer questions to the best of my programming limitations.
Okay.
Accessing. Yes, I have found a star map in original system memory. Access is restricted. Your request requires additional security access. You must be made to match the parameters I have been supplied.
Well, that sounds exciting.
There are measures available. Personality profiling will verify the basic structure of your conscious mind.
Great.
With that, I will determine whether you are ready to receive the star map or can be made ready. Then you are not worthy of further access. You will be rejected as unsuitable. Information unavailable. If you have further questions, ask them now. Access will terminate with success or failure of evaluation.
Yeah, like, if you had to wear glasses, like, how would you make them work?
Evaluation commencing. Result will be compared against the pattern in memory. Just act like you should. You travel with a Wookiee and have encountered complications. Hypothetical. You and this Zalbar are captured and separated. If you both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none. He is offered the same deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do you do? What do you trust him to do? Are you sure? If you turn, you risk 2 years, or none at all. If you reply on loyalty, you risk 1 year, or 5. Your loyalty is dangerous. Your companion could take the opportunity to benefit by turning on you. Zalbar's family is mired in treachery. What loyalty do they know? Your answer is incorrect. You cannot refuse. Evaluation must continue. You must match the pattern in memory. Your memory. I must demand honest acceptance of the proper behavior. That is a condition of my programming.
Okay.
Intention of hostility matches the pattern in memory, but the subject has failed to demonstrate required behavior. Access denied. This system will purge the subject as false. Defense mode initiated.
The thing goes on for a while, but, you know, I'm just cutting it short. It wants you to be, basically.
Neural scan complete. Analyzing. Well, it would appear initial assumptions about you were incorrect. Secondary scans during battle have revealed much. Under duress, your emotions were easier to read. Programming now instructs that I give you what you seek. That information is not available. Soon you will recognize the proper course to follow. The star map is yours. This unit has now completed its primary duty and has finished with the subject. Executing final action. Activation of star map commencing. Parameters reset. Stasis initiated. And communication.
Yay, we got a star map.
Well, well, a star map. An ancient artifact of dark side power. Can't say I'm surprised. I always knew there was something funny down here. I wonder if the star map has had an effect on the evolution of the creatures here in the Shadowlands. Might explain why it's so dangerous down here. An interesting theory. I suppose we don't have time to test it now, do we? Now that we've got what you came for, we should be heading back up to the treetops.
Okay. So yeah, you can skip that fight if you just answer the way the computer wants you to, but he wants you to, like, you know, be calculating and evil. So if you're cool with getting dark side points, you can do that. I felt it was better to just cut right to the chase. You can actually get light side points from that as well if you, like, stick stringently to the light side. But I chose to just take the fast route and just tell them off. Okay. And we should... There should be another Wookiee that we run into. It's plot related, so I don't know how we could possibly miss it. It might not happen though until, like, we've already got the SAR map and are on our way back. Trot. We would definitely run into him down here. He would definitely not be... Okay, well, he's not down here. So... where is he? I mean, what the heck is wrong with you, Bastila? I suppose we should actually look at... No.
Got something on your mind? Oh, I know plenty about Kashyyyk. You think someone doesn't live here for 20 years and pick up a thing or two? Chances are, by the time I finish telling you about it all, you would have found out for yourself. So there's no reason for me to start blathering on. It should be enough for me to tell you that there's kilometer after kilometer of trees on this planet. The deeper you go, the more dangerous it gets. If you're smart, you stay on top with the Wookiees. Go deep, however, and you may find some things you weren't expecting. And that's about all I got to say about that. Now, let's get going. Oh, I know. Let's play with the old man's head, is it? He's half senile. He'll forget I said anything. Wait, what was this about anyway?
Oh, Jove. Okay. I'm pretty sure that he's in the deep Shadowlands. So I guess we'll head back there. Because he's supposed to tell you about the ritual. And And the blade. So, trot, trot, trot. Off we go. I would be so glad to leave this planet, where the monkeys do not scream at me. Yes, yes, yes. You've said it all before. Okay. Is he over here, perhaps? Oh, it's this guy. Okay, yeah.
He's almost feral after all this time. Calm yourself, Freya. We are friends. Don't you remember me? Well, this may prove difficult.
That wasn't difficult. Yeah. This is dear old Dad. My name is Busty Gazangas. Yep. Yeah. Yep.
That's when I first saw him. I helped his pursuers lose him for a moment. Do you remember me now, Freya? Damaged generations ago. Rust Roar fought Great. Okay. Good to know. I love how many characters carry around
the ridiculous double-bladed swords that, like, 3.5 D&D fucking loved for some reason. Even though they look goofy as shit. My favorite is still the dire flail from the Neverwinter Nights game, where it's like a flail but on both ends. So like if you swing one end, the other end swings down, it hits you in the ankles. Good weapon, well designed. The reason, by the way, that everybody loves those is because, like, if you heavily invest in two-weapon fighting, mechanically they're very good. Like, if my lightsaber was a two-bladed lightsaber, then I could just put two crystals in and both blades would be affected by the same crystals. So, like, if I had two really good crystals, then I could make effectively two really good swords in one. It's not really visually appealing to me. I think using two weapons looks cooler than using one weapon that's two weapons put together. And okay, yep. Okay. So I guess we're doing this then.
Never too old for this.
Now that must have hurt.
Oh, that was easy. Mechanically, because of the rules of how fighting with two weapons worked, by the way, that's why having two weapons is better than just one. Actually, I really loved Chrono Cross, Chrono Trigger, rather. Chrono Cross was okay, and I think that Chrono Cross would have done better if it hadn't been a sequel to Chrono Trigger. I think that... Oh, we're doing that again. Hold on, guys.
Old game.
Yeah. It just really does not like those video segments. Okay. But yeah, I'm just not wild about the, like, design of two striking heads on one weapon like that. I think that they almost always look silly. Yep. Yep. Good idea. Yeah. Why are you fuzzy oafs all stupid? Okay. So now we're gonna just put ourselves in the middle of this political dispute and murder this hairy ape who is being held helpless by our magic space ninja powers. This is considered a good thing. Cool. Mm-hmm. Celebar, shut up, I want money. Yeah, seriously, it's, you know, just, like, even just pitch modulating, like, just pitch modulating these. Okay, great. I'm gonna remove Jolie temporarily and add Zalabar back in. Like, that would have made the Wookiee section much less monotonous.
You know what else would have worked? Making those chirpy-ass monkeys very quiet.
Yes! Oh my god, shut up the freaking tax. Like, they don't need to be there. Yeah, we'll take that. And we get one more power. Force Whirlwind, I think, is a good one. And let's see, what do you have? Might as well go Master Dueling. Doesn't make a lot of sense to invest in anything other than strength for you. That will bump him up 1 point. And here's 9 to 18 versus 15 to 25. Jesus. And it's upgradable. Okay, well that's pretty kick-ass. Oh. Shawundar's bowcaster, that's great. It's stupid that because of the way the game like system works, the bowcasters are always the worst choice for the Wookiees to use. Like Wookiees should never use ranged weapons in this game. And that's silly because, you know, they're Wookiees and they should be using bowcasters all the time because that's like their thing. But no, they should never, ever use bowcasters. Okay.
It's weird.
Okay.
I think I begin to see what has occurred here. We should speak to Jarek at once.
Okay. Okay. Just wrapping up loose ends. Where else do I have to go here? Okay, the holder of laws. He's down this way. Getting back to the Chrono Cross discussion, that actually originally wasn't even going to be a Chrono Trigger related game. They just slapped that on at the last minute. I know that's shocking. Yep. Wait, if he's executed, I get paid? Okay, well, we got, like, stuff for that. That's cool. I like loot. Mandalorian Ripper. Alright, let's see how his... And... I mean, it's okay. Does a lot of damage compared to Zalavar's. Well, not really. It does 2 points of additional damage. Well, 6 points, because it's also got +4 physical. But Zalavar's is upgradable and Chondar's isn't, so... There's no point in using either, ever. There's only one character in the game that even should consider using a rifle type weapons, And it's kind of a special case. Okay, yep. I like to think that we're just carrying that corpse of that Viper Kinrath just around with us all the time now. Wookie, get out of my way. So, like, Zalabar's questline, by the way, is done now. We never have to have him in our party again. We never have to talk to him ever again. Like, he's done. Like, there's nothing left. Is there something else in here? Chieftain's Hall. Nope, that was it. So, let's just get out of here. Now, obviously, if you choose this ending, which I always do because, let's face it, Zerka sucks, it's going to affect things on this planet a bit. Specifically, well, you'll see. We've already looted that stuff, so don't worry. We're just gonna walk down here. Are we going the right way? No, we're not. Back this way. Wait, no. That's where we came from. And we should be going this way, past the corpse. I think. It's very easy to get lost here. Running down the road trying to loosen my load. I got Wookiee problems on my mind. Okay, yep. Achuta! Alright, what did he give us? Okay, Geno Haradran say to see Hulas on Manan. Come alone or not at all. Sure! Who wouldn't want to be part of the Jinnamana Franapran? Like...
The Ginger Mammogram Franapran?
Yeah, that's what I think it said.
Who doesn't want to be part of the secret society where you worship the dead?
I hope that's what it is. Items lost. Okay, I don't know what items were lost there. Probably the Kinrath. So, things have gotten a little hostile here at the spaceport. We don't have to get involved. But we will, because we like to kill. We only kill bad guys, but, you know, as long as it's a good cause, we're allowed to murder whoever we want. That's the Jedi way. No. Switch get items. You're all cleared out over here? Good. Again, Wookiees should never be using bowcasters because they suck. And they can actually do more damage by just getting up and punching. Yep, I'll take that. Okay, so basically we never ever want to go back there. Let's go ahead though and unassemble those. Alright. Attack +2, damage +2. Massive criticals, 2d6. And a damage bonus versus droids, which we can't give it because we have the only energy projector. And we're using it for ourselves. And we're not giving it to a walking carpet. Okay, guys. Let's never come to this planet ever again. Let's go to Gavin again. And we'll see what this guy's got, and then we'll end the stream there. Pew! How cinematic. And back to Yavin Station. I will say, the design on the Ebon Hawk is really cool. Like, it's a cool looking ship. Okay. Are you for real? Does it still let us? It'll still let us travel to Tatu or to Kashyyyk if we want, but it really shouldn't because outsiders aren't welcome there anymore. My controls are doing that thing they do, so I'm just gonna save it and we'll call it a day. So next time that we do KOTOR, we've got another companion still missing, so we're going to go recruit them and have some fun on a planet that isn't a fetid swamp. So thank you guys for watching insofar as you did, and hopefully we'll have more fun streams coming up. And until next time, we'll just go ahead and save and quit. Thanks, guys. See ya.